If you think about it, being attractive is just looking healthy. Although there's mathematical features and dimensions to a face that make you attractive. But a lot of people would be attractive if they just had clear skin, they were in good shape, they took showers, like they had good hygiene, and they had good style. These are signals that go out to not only women, but men as well when they're choosing to do business or somebody or want to be around someone.
There are times I miss being broke because I didn't have a safety net. When you're building your story, right? You're sleeping on an air mattress, eating off a paper plate, and it's just you. You're young, with that unicorn blood in you, back against the wall. It's this weird kind of freedom, but also mixed in with fear, hope, and passion. Being 20-something and starting a business and thinking, man, I'm gonna be somebody one day.
You got a real good man that's a real good father, a real good husband, a real provider, a real partner, a real ride or die, like somebody that'll sit down with you when you're crying about it and like really be there for you. Not cry with you because we ain't crying around here, but be there for you truly, and you know that they got you in every way and you trust them and look up to them and they're building you and making you better. Dude, you're not leaving that.
8th grade, get a call from the principal's office, come in the office, Justin, no basketball practice today, go straight home. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I get off the school bus and we live kind of in the middle of the woods, old, raggedy, half trailer, half house, smell like mold. And that particular day, all I can see through the woods and trees is smoke, smell it. And I walk down the driveway and the house that we lived in absolutely burned, slapped to the ground. When the fire truck came down the driveway, tried to save the house, it ran over a dog. What I remember most about that day, the only thing that I owned in the entire world was my backpack and the Walmart school uniform clothes that I had on. Everything else was in that house. My karate tournament fighting trophies, on my baseball cards, on my baseball trophies, on my basketball trophies, any football trophies. Anything I had that was valuable to me in the world was burnt and gone in that house.
You know, you could be a very rich guy and walk through the grocery store and nobody would know. You can't say that about fitness. You get to carry that with you everywhere you go. It gives you an advantage, whether it's with the opposite sex or even how you feel about yourself. It's easy to respect yourself when you put in the work to get in shape because it's hard work. For me, that's number one on the list.
I wouldn't be where I am without my mentors. One of the smartest things I ever did as a young man is shut up and listen to people that were successful. You want a cheat code in life? Hey, Mr. Rich Guy that does exactly what I do. Will you show me some things and I'll just shut up? Dude, you want a life hack? There it is. End of show.
One of the biggest parts about getting out the matrix is actually to free your own mind. If you don't free your own mind first, you'll never be able to get out of the trap of how poor people think. So you have to first free your own mind, take the pill. And that takes some digesting, by the way. It's not just pop the pill and then, oh, you're good. It's going to take time to like unpack a lot of old beliefs you have. Thinking poorly, thinking that money can't flow to you abundantly, thinking it takes money to make money, thinking that only rich people live a certain life. Like you have to unpack a lot of these things.
An obese child is child abuse and should be punishable by court. If you're feeding your kids food, they can't focus and they're foggy brained in class and they're obese. I cannot stand to be in South Louisiana and walking through the store and see a fat child. Fat child is child abuse and the parent should do time for it. I'll never do that to my kids, ever. If that kid was in Africa and was malnourished, he'd be skinny as a rail.
Since when does developing the youth of your country not up there with a doctor and a lawyer? I just don't understand. Teachers are very important. These girls I know that basically give their lives away to try to develop the youth, like they better be getting the respect. They're basically putting their life out there for not a lot of money and not a lot of return just to develop the kids.